Good morning. How are you?
Morning. I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm so excited to talk to you because I hope that you understand how much your movies on Hallmark mean to people. Um,
Oh,
because my dad passed away in 2020, but we were in the hospital for months and we would watch the Hallmark Christmas movies because it was Christmas time and he would be able to, even though he was going blind in one eye, he would be able to tell which movie it was just by listening to the first couple lines of a movie. And he didn't understand the app, so he would like write down in his notebook which ones he watched already and what he needed to. And um, I'm trying not to get emotional, but it was just so important to him. Like it was such a bonding for us, and we would talk about movies all the time from Hallmark. And it's because
oh,
of you and everyone you work with.
oh, that is sorry to hear about your dad. And uh, you know, I think one of the things I love so much about being a part of the Hallmark family are these stories. It brings us just a different kind of purpose than, just entertainment. Um, and that connection that we have and that we get to have is something really special. And I think one of the things about meeting people through these Hallmark experiences and getting to spend time with fans on the Christmas cruises, it's not a fan celebrity thing. It's really just a shared experience of
Mhm.
getting to hear what these movies mean to people. And um, that is just, I can't tell you that is really impactful to us. And it's a really beautiful thing to be a part of. And so I am really grateful to be here with you.
Thank you. I'm so excited when I found out it was going to be you. I was like, "Oh my gosh, I had to like call my cousins and tell them." But one of my favorite movies is A God Wink Christmas. I'm a Cape Cod girl. So when I see that movie, it just brings me back home and it's just Kathy Lee Gifford. I want her to be like my fairy godmother. She's so
Right?
incredible.
She is. I had just the best time, and then we became friends, and I ended up going to spend time at her house and just see her life and do life with her for a bit. But she really is the most down to earth, relatable, relationship oriented person that there is. And so what you're seeing is exactly who she is, and I think that's also rare these days.
Yeah. So tell us a little bit about Christmas at Sea. I love Christmas in July. We celebrate it on Cape Cod. I'm in Albuquerque now, but I'm still a Cape Cod girl for sure. Christmas in July is so much fun. I love watching all the Christmas movies right now because this is when we need it. We need the hope. But this is a little bit different. This was a cruise, right?
Yeah, so last year, 3,000 Hallmark Christmas movie watchers went on a cruise with 10 of us at Hallmark. And what happens is a four-part docu-series that follows particular fans through their experience. One is had been friends for 46 years. One couple gets engaged, and then it just follows like this really beautiful, heartwarming, touching stories from kind of we get a snippet of where they came from in their lives, their families, and sort of what they hope to get out of the Christmas cruise. And I was watching the last one last night with my mom, who I brought to the cruise because this is her jam. um, and I really think what is represented in the docu-series was her experience, that she met everybody on that ship and had an incredible shared experience with them and made really fun memories through all the different things that we got up to. Um, and left with just a feeling of, I think, what these Christmas movies bring, which was hope, uh, restored relationships, love, just an outlook, a positive outlook that just felt like, yeah, it feels good to be part of the world and to be with like-minded people. And honestly, it was like uh Hallmark Christmas camp, but on a ship. You know, when you go to camp, we used to go to camp as a kid, and it was so hard to leave because of the friendships that you made, and you had this shared experience that only you knew. And so it was really special. And I think that the docuseries really captures that, of what that was like. And I think it's fun to watch fans, people who are going to be watching this docuseries are fans of Hallmark movies, but they get to see themselves have this experience. And I think that's something truly unique and fun.
I can't imagine how decorated the doors of the cabins must have been.
You know, there, I, we would walk trying to get to the different events, and sometimes we would go through the hallways,
Mhm.
and we noticed that decorating their door, for, as per what they wanted to do, was a thing. And in them, like, a lot of them had stockings. And one night, Tyler Hines, Andrew Walker, and Paul Campbell and I went down there really late at night and just wrote cards for people and put them in their stockings, just as a hello and a little surprise. But it was so cute to see all of the doors decorated. We even knocked on a door and woke people up as a Christmas surprise as well. They were so disoriented. It was, I think it was like 12:30 or maybe even 1 a.m. And they're like, what's going on? And they open the door and they're like, huh? Oh, what? We're like, Merry Christmas.
Oh my
Sorry to wake you up.
gosh.
I'm going to leave you these notes.
Oh my gosh. You're making me want to cry. I can't even imagine how they must have felt. So this Christmas cruise happened. Is it going to happen again? Because I want to get in on this action.
That's a good question. I'm not sure if I can answer that or not.
Well, that's a
But
yes. Okay, so you brought him up. I need to know what is the deal with you and Paul Campbell? Because I love how he makes cameos in your movies, you make cameos in his movies. I love like your relationship, and you definitely have chemistry. Like, let's be real, you have chemistry. What's your friendship like?
yeah, I think it's one that started with Godwink.
Mhm.
Um, and the funny thing about that Godwink is that it really was, because it was there that we realized, oh, this movie is a little more sentimental. We should do one that's kind of funny, like a true rom-com. And he was like, why don't we write it? And that was the thing that started our writing career, which is we wrote the script on spec, we pitched it to Hallmark, gave them the script. They couldn't believe that we had actually written it, for them to read. And they loved it, which was key. And that was Christmas by Starlight. And
Oh, yes.
so it began making these movies, which has been, Three Wise Men and a Baby, to Unexpected Christmas, to Christmas by Starlight. And so I think we just have a very similar sense of humor, and we partner really well together on the writing. And of course, we've starred in three movies together. So and we live in the same town. Our kids go to the same school, and
Oh.
so we show up in each other's movies because it's he forces me and I force him, because I think at this point fans are like, when's it gonna happen versus if it's happened, you know what I mean?
I love it. I could talk to you all day, but I'm probably going to have to let you go soon. What's next? What movies are you going to? Well, okay, wait a minute. I want to know, like, how busy are you? It feels like you're probably working all year and it's just one movie after another because there's always another season coming up. Like, how busy does Hallmark keep you?
Well, with these new fan experiences, which are incredible, a little more busier than we used to be. But yeah, I mean, we spend most of the summer, which is odd because you wouldn't think that we would film them in the summer, but most of the summer making these Christmas movies, then the fall and the winter kind of promoting them and doing these live experiences. And then Paul and I, from then on all the way back into summer again, right. So it is Christmas 24/7 in my house, which I mean there could be worse things, right?
Right? How much do you decorate your house at Christmas time? Are you like, okay, enough already, or do you bring it?
Recently Balsam Hill has been sending Christmas things to the house, and so now it's a lot. It's a lot.
My husband and I, we always joke around because I make him watch. And he's like, that's when I'll know we made it, when we've got a balsam fir in our house.
Yes, and I'm going to tell you, this isn't, they don't even know I'm doing this, but they are the best.
Mhm.
They look really real. I'm so happy with it.
Oh my goodness. Well, I love it. Thank you so much for being here today. If people want more information on the cruise, the experience, and of course on you, where should they go?
Well, first of all, they should watch this docu-series on July 7th because I think it'll give you a really incredible snippet into what that whole experience is. And then on the rest of it, I think you just go to hallmark.com, their Instagram page, their everything, and you can find out all the information on how you can participate.
Are you a TikTok girl?
I'm not. I'm barely an Instagram girl, but
Oh,
I am on Instagram, and a lot of everybody that was on the ship will be posting reminders all the way from now until July 7th as it airs.
what's your guilty pleasure? What do you watch for fun?
This is going to be boring, but maybe it's not boring. I love romantic comedies. I was a fan of them before I started making them, and I love them for the same reasons. You know, I love love, and I love watching people fall in love. That does never get old. So, yeah, the 90s rom-coms are like my sweet spot.
So good, right?
Yeah.
Well, Kimberly, thank you so much for being here today. And I look forward to watching Christmas at Sea, Christmas in July. I'm ready. I got my snowmen and I'm ready to go.
Oh, well, thanks for sharing this story about your dad as well. It's really incredible. And thank you for having me.
I know that's like the worst part. Like, I just want to call him up and tell him, oh my God, look who I talked to. But he knows. I know he
He's,
knows.
he's, yeah,
Yeah. Thank you so much. Have a great day.
you too.
Thanks. Bye bye.